of the murder scenes, the jurors had a terrifying view of the real Ted Bundy.
He walked toward the jury, and you could see them kind of lean back in their chairs as he approached them. And he asked a few perfunctory questions of the officer, and then asked him to please state with great detail what you saw when you pulled back those sheets. And there was no human being in that building or watching the TV at that time that could have thought anything other than this man wanted to relive that event.
2 weeks later, Bundy was found guilty and sentenced to death for the murders of Lisa Levy and Margaret Bowman. In January 1980, Bundy went on trial for the murder of Kimberly Leach. Again, he was found guilty and sentenced to death. But his execution would not take place for some time. Over the next 9 years, Bundy would appeal his convictions and cheat death by a series of last-minute stays, sometimes only minutes before his sentence was to be carried out. Finally, after countless appeals, Bundy's date of execution was scheduled for January of 1989. To postpone his death, he told authorities that he would provide information on other unsolved cases linked to him.
He gives them just enough information to get their interest, to show them that he does, in fact, know what he's talking about. And then Bundy systematically tells these investigators, you need to get with your authorities and have them contact the Florida authorities because I need more time to tell you this. This is all I can tell you today. And I need more time. If you can just get the Florida authorities to agree to more time, I can provide you with all of the details. It was a desperate ploy. It was a last-ditch effort, but even there, I think Bundy, up until the morning of his execution, Bundy really thought that he could postpone the inevitable.
But he couldn't. On January 24, 1989, at the age of 41, Ted Bundy, the articulate, handsome boy next door, a man who had the capability of being virtually anything he wanted, but who instead chose to become a monster obsessed with murder, was executed in the electric chair.
The real question isn't how to remember Ted Bundy. The question is how to remember all those girls. You know, right at the prime of their lives. You know, all these kids were 19, 20 years old. They had the world by the tail. They had the future. And how many families were left in just total tragedy and disarray? And unfortunately, we remember Ted Bundy, and I'd much rather remember those girls.